How is everyone doing? Welcome, welcome. Glad to see everybody in today. We are going to hunt some hags and setting up just a couple little things here. So, hope everybody had a good week. It is doggone. I'm here to tell you, it is cold in Alabama. I did not realize, because yesterday was 84 degrees and I had the air on when I went to bed. I got up this morning and then last night, over the night, I got freezing to death. I had to pull another blanket over, and then the house, usually my heat's on one of those auto air things, so it goes to, it changes the temperature up for the air conditioner during the day to just let the house warm up. And I froze all morning long. I walked outside and saw why. It was like 54 degrees, still in the 50s, I believe, even now. So anyway, I had to turn a little heat on. Air conditioner yesterday, heat today, so you never know in Alabama. JC like, Pam, how are you doing? All right, so we got Michael LeFew is first up today. By the way, Elizabeth Blood, happy birthday. I think it is Elizabeth's birthday today, so everybody wish Elizabeth, and I think Valerie Bowen, is your birthday tomorrow or today? Let me consult my handy dandy calendar that Shell Bell gave me. There it is, find what I did with it. Yeah, Valerie's birthday, I think, is tomorrow. Michael Erickson and Nicole will be having an anniversary tomorrow. So we have got 88 here yesterday, 55 now. Yeah, really, NC, I see. That's kind of crazy. So I hope everybody has had a good week. And I got 8 boxes sitting in the floor over here. Michael LeFew, I saw you was in the chat earlier. I don't know, he said he wanted a Brinks box. I have 2. So if you pop back in, let's see, give him a minute, and if not, I'll put up a poll and we'll choose that way. Fleabag, how are you doing? Let me go ahead and run the chat and see who all is here. So far, we got Aaron Foy, BH Ringer, Blistering Barnacles, Brian Jensen, Chicken Man Dan, Chris Helms, Elizabeth Flood, Fleabag, JC Light Pam, Jim Cantor. Let me bring up Jim while I've got him on my mind. Jim said he was sending me a little something the other day, and he hoped I liked it. Well, look what he did. There's someone he knows that made these. It's got a 1 grain silver bar in it. Now, if you might be wondering what a 1 grain silver bar, there's 15 silver 1 grains in 1 gram. So tomorrow's my birthday. You are welcome. Well, thanks Shell Bell. She sent me a calendar, and she took her time and wrote everybody's information on it. I don't remember that stuff. She knew it, so she was taking care of me. But wanted to say thank you to Jim for doing that. That was very thoughtful of him. I've got several. I'm going to give these away as an extra in the giveaways today, and I'm also going to add one in with the donator prizes. So I still haven't seen Michael LeFew. Let me go ahead and put up a poll so that we can get on with the getting on. And I stopped on Jim. Let me finish. So say Copper Owl Coins, Liver Flood, Fleabag, Jim Cantor, JoJo Roro. How are you doing, JoJo? And KJ, Kentucky Fried. Michael LeFew, there he is, Michael. Box 1 or 2, Michael. He wanted box 2. All right, thank you, Shell Bell. NC Prospectors, Old Gas Man, Robert Bruce, Shell Bell, Silver Serpent, Tom Thumb, Valerie Bowen, and of course, Gabe, Superfan Gabe, better known as Chicken Man Gabe. I hope you are doing well, Gabe, and we are going to get ready. He wanted box 2, so let me get that out. Thank you, Michael. That's a top box, so thank you. I don't have to unpack them. Oh. So let's get it going here. Let's get it going. See what we got. So I'm going to try to do 3 today. I'm not, I'm fine with anybody that wants to donate. And if not, we're going to hunt 3 anyway. So from that side, it really doesn't matter how that goes. So we're going to get this going. And good luck, Michael, if you will, Michael, get a 40 guarantee. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in your envelope along with one of those cards that I showed you. And then if we don't find anything, then I will add another 40 to your packet there. So thank you for donating. I appreciate it. And we're going to get started. Here we go. Roll number 1. Let me get back to the other chat. Brian Robinson, how are you doing? Hope I didn't miss anybody in the rundown there. Michael Rose, good to see you. And here we go. Roll number 1. Ooh. Yep, all is in order. So, anyway, it's been a pretty good week down here. My washer went out. I got a good bit of the shipping done. I still have a few giveaways to get going, and I got a Copper Owls package still has to go out. So, we will get that done this week. And I got Michael Erickson a package coming, headed to his place. So, we'll get those finished up this week. While I had my washer and dryer out of the laundry room, I thought I would take a minute and maybe do a little painting and cleaning in there while it was empty. I kind of got it clean somewhat, but I haven't gotten around to painting it. So I don't know if the painting's going to happen before I need clothes wash or not. Sunny day is a good day. That's right. It's cold and sunny down here. The dogs don't want to stay in. I brought the dogs in. These roads kind of look old, Michael. Look, maybe that's a good thing. They kind of got an old feel to them. They're tearing good. So maybe these are an old bat loaded with silver. But the dogs don't want to stay in. I let them in, and 5 minutes later, Walker was in here wanting back out again. So they're out in the backyard. Hey, Lyle Okamoto, how are you doing? But again, I wanted to thank Jim Cantor for that nice little surprise there. Those are cool. I may get some more made at some point, Jim. He got an inside line on that. So that was a good idea. Good idea. Finished my coffee. I'm on the Diet Mountain Dew now. Be water neck. Still hoping to find one of the new 2026s in a box. Haven't done that yet. Haven't found one of those yet. Or in my change, a lot of the places I've been buying from lately, I've been trying to do cash just in hoping to get a what is that funny looking sign on some of y'all's chat? I'm trying to figure that out. I see Valerie's got it now. I wonder what that means. Is that the member sign or I'm not sure what that means. Something whatever that is in front of y'all's names, I did not do that. It's not something I set up. So first time I've seen something like that. 71. So what's been going on in the coin hunting world this week? Has anybody had any super cool finds? Our first find for the day is going to be a 2019 NIFC. And again, we don't count those toward, I don't swap those out for silver, but we are still kind of keeping up with them just for stream information. Because when you see those, it does mean that somebody dumped a coin outside of the norm. So if you see those, there's a chance you could see silver too. It means we're special. Okay, all right, I got you. But no, it's let's see here. See that sign in front of Lyle Okamoto name? That's what I'm seeing on my end. Are y'all seeing that on your end? .65 in Rhode Island. Wow, it's cooler up down here than it is up there, Robert. So that's at. That just looks real weird in front of Valerie's name too. Oh well, I was just wondering. Okay, all righty. All right, I'm on the same page now. I'm current. I'm current. Okay. It ain't that sign on my computer. Old dog neutral. Yeah, you got that right. I learned something today, so that's a good day. Any day you can learn something is a good day, right? Any day you can learn something is a good day. Found a white AM, 2 war nickels, and a 48S. Nice, nice. I did find 2 war nickels this week in a nickel box I did right quick. And I'm thinking that maybe next week I may do, that looks like a short row. It is a 1 row of new ones. All those are new 2023s, Michael. That's the only row we've had so far that was really took over with them. If I get too many of those, I'll add a 40%er to your goodies. Took shorthand. Okay, yeah, cool. A2P. Another one with a bunch of them. 2023s. That's 2 rows. Michael, I'm going to give you an option if you want to, because I'm getting some rows here in the bottom that look like double enders of new coins. This one is a little more uncirculated rather than I like. Would you like to swap to one of the other Loomis boxes, or do you want to continue on with this one? I will give you the option. We're 10 rows in. I will give you the option to swap to one of the Loomis boxes if you want to. And I will finish searching these while you make the decision. It does have a bunch of fair new one. I don't like getting full rows and I'm getting too many of those for my comfort. So you make the decision what you want to do. If you want to swap to another box, I will do it. Because it looks like that's going to be the theme through this box. We're going to run in and out of rows with a lot of new ones in them. So you tell me what you want to do. I will follow your directions. It is your box to choose. I've got 6 flat boxes that, looking through the holes in the bottom, they seem to be well circulated. And if you want, would you want to swap to the other? I can open the other Brink box if you want, or we can go to Loomis. And if you want to go Loomis, let me know. Box 1 through 6, you have to pick. Loomis 4, he said. Loomis 4. That's another top box. You did good. Loomis 4, top box. These have been good and bad on silver. This one is really nicely circulated. I don't see a Benji or a Walker Ender, but we have no problem with circulation here. Last week, Copper Owl, I think he searched 2 boxes of these and we didn't find anything. And then Kevin had bought 2 from me for his personal hunt. He found like 11 40s in a box. And then one of the other boxes that I searched, I found 3 40s. So the flat boxes have seemed to been better of late than the double stack. So here we go. Michael LePew, Loomis 4. Let's see what we can find him. Roll number 1. See what we can find. Well, let's see what we can find.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you.
On second thought, Michael, I think I'm going to make you go. I'm going to make you go back to the other box. We're going to have a technical difficulty now. We found silver in the first row, and we can't be doing that kind of stuff. It sends a bad vibe out from the channel. You know what I mean? So I will get back with y'all next week. Good to see y'all. First row, 67. There may be more. I slid this over on the scale right quick, and it weighed heavy. So there might be another one. Let me finish going through them. All right, not just the one, so we'll take it though. 1967, roll number 1. I don't ever like to try to talk anybody out of their. Hey there, Eagle Hoarder. How you doing? I got my package, man. I appreciate the hunt the other day. That was super nice. I did get my package, and we are going to head to row number 2 for Michael LePew. He's already got 1 on the board, and we are going to see what else we can find. I can't see 40s by the edge, so we just have to open them and hunt them. But first row, can't get mad at that. Cannot get mad at that. There's a 74D. We have silver on the board. Oh yeah, I know, and you know, as soon as if I had said, well, you know, when he sent me, Michael sent me an email saying that he wanted to get a box and he wanted to go with Brinks, and as soon as I said something like, you know, well, you know, we've been finding some silver in the Loomis boxes, then I would have opened that one later and it would have had 106 silver in it or something, you know. So I'm always hesitant to talk somebody out of their first choice. Because you never know. You just never know. But we are on the board with a 40% silver. 71D. See what else we can find. Uh-oh, Jim Shank hit the slots. Congratulations there, Jim. Just did a Loomis box, has 290 enders, a 36p Walker, and nice. Oh, cool. Nice. That is a good box there. Definitely. So there's a 72D. There is a 2012. I'm just going to go ahead and count those two NIFCs together. I'll get those entered in a little later. So we are on the board. Oh, I need to update the board. Let me update the board, you know, because the board will get upset with you if you don't put silver on there when you find it. All right, so we're at a 40% right now, and we are at 2 NIFCs. Board is updated. Hey, Joe Minnick. Joe Minnick. 73D. Keep it coming, says Valerie. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Hey, AZ Coins, how are you doing, my buddy? Welcome, welcome. Got a little box hunt going here. We started out with a box that was had a lot of new ones in them, so I gave Michael the chance to choose another box. He did. First row had a 40%er in it. First row out of the new box had a 40%er in it. So we've gone from Brinks back over to Loomis now, and we will see how they treat us. See how they treat us. Hope everything is good out your way, AZ. $72D. I do have a family function this afternoon, so we're going to do the 2 boxes, and then we're going to move on, see what kind of time I have left after that. We may do 3. I'm going to hunt them whether they're bought or not, so that's the plan. So we will go from there after when we get there. Sorry, I missed that flea bag. Was there? Went to the eye doctor yesterday, said it's time to take the cataracts out. Well, I tell you what, when Allison had hers done, flea bag, she was just absolutely floored. Her vision went from a cloudy, opaque world to a bright, vibrant, colored world again. So she was very, very happy with it. She did one eye for far away vision and one eye for reading. So I don't know how many people have had that type of angle thrown in on that surgery, but there are some options to consider when you have that done. She seemed to be okay with it the way she did it, but I don't know. I'd get more opinions. But I didn't realize how bad it was, but she was just in awe of how much better she could see after she had it done. All right, box, come on, let's get her done now. Let's don't be a first row and then not do anything else. Let's see what we can get on out here now. 71D. I'm going to be dishes. All right, Elizabeth. Well, all righty then. (2007) NIFC. 73D. I think you'll be happy with it if you get it when you get it done. I haven't really talked to many people that have had issues with it. I will be on for probably a good 3 hours, 3-4 hours there, Elizabeth. So hope you'll be able to make it back. Happy birthday, by the way, again. So I hope you have a good day. $71D. $71D. Paul will not be on this afternoon. Hudson has another tournament that he's going to, so hopefully Paul will be back in another week or so. I think Rick should be on tonight. Copper Al's already put his stream announcement out for tomorrow. So what's up, Otis? So he will be on tomorrow. If y'all want to check him out. $73. Come on, box. Now, let's not be a first row, one row dinger. We don't want that for Michael LaFew. We want several rows. We want a several row dinger. $72P. John Leslie, how are you doing? Yep, thank you, B8 Ringer. I hope you got all your medical issues in order, B8 Ringer. I know you've been experiencing some COPD issues, so hope you got that all lined up as we were talking about. Some of these coins are in rough shape. I've had these before in these boxes that I was afraid I wouldn't never get to be able to put them through the machine, but one day I just screwed up my courage and went ahead and dumped them in with my other coins, and I got all of them through but a few dollars, so I was happy. I had about $90 worth of these coins laying around that were just in really bad shape, but I got them all to go through the machine, so I was happy with that. It's funny how what will go through their machines and into a row and won't go through when we try to cash them in a coin machine. Hey, Ron Pierce, what is up with you, my friend? 74D. 74 there. It's a nice 74D. Not the DDO. Had kind of a wide, proofy looking edge, but it wasn't. 71D. Same old stuff, says Ron. Same old, same old. Well, we're just glad you dropped in to visit with us for a while, Ron. Good to see you. Good to see you. $82P, 72D, and I don't even hardly know what that is. Like an 85. No, I have not ever seen anyone else find one, and share it. That is an error, I believe, on the Wisconsin quarter, and I have not ever found a high or a low leaf on any of that. I look every time I come across one, but I've never found one. Uh-oh, pile spare time's coming in. Our 12 boxes this week had 140. It was my first, 1970 though. Well, if you got to find just one, that's a good one to find. That is a good one to find, Paul. Thanks for dropping in. I hope Hudson has a good tournament. Stay safe. I hope Rhett's getting strength back in his arm. That was a good deal. Rhett's arm ended up not being broken, so that was a blessing. We had started out with a double stack box, Paul, and they were a lot of uncirculated coins in there, so I gave Michael the choice of changing, and he went with one of the Loomis boxes, and first row had a 40 in it, but we're struggling since, so hopefully it will heat up a little bit. Hopefully it will heat up a little bit for him. $71D. Hudson on the bus on the way back from Flippin, Arkansas. They went 2-1 in the tournament. That's cool. 2-1. You can't win them all. That's not a bad tournament. 2024. Yeah, I went through. Y'all just wouldn't believe how. I'll show you what these coins, some of these coins look like. And as I said, I ran a bunch of them through the machine, and they went, but that's what some of these coins are looking like. And I'm just gonna put them on in the bag and hope they'll count through. Most of what I was getting before went through, so I'm gonna cross my fingers. But they're in really rough shape. What's up, Michael Martin? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, Michael Martin. Good to see you. $72 Philly. On lunch break, stop by and say hi and hit that like. Hitting that all-important like button. Thank you, Michael Martin. I appreciate you spending some of your break time to drop in and pound the old like button for WalkerMagnet. You are a good man. I don't care what anybody says about you. Yeah. I was surprised most of those that I did carry went through the machine, and I'm going to put these in. I guess I'll get what I get back out of it, but shiny 79. It's just a hard pill to swallow when you got 1,500 invested in the box and you're hoping to return what's not good. And then you got $30 or $40 that won't go through the machine. That gets expensive quick if it continues. They're cleaning up a little bit though, not quite as bad as the others were. Not quite as bad. So is this the end of the tournament season, Pa? Is that still continuing next weekend? People start jonesing for their Pa Spare Time string. Scrubbed and scraped on that one. Oop. Coin down. $71D. There's the 72D. I can see the G there. It was close. It was hard to see with my eyeballs. All right, box. One hit wonder. We don't dislike one hit wonders, but we'd rather have like a 5-hit wonder. At least it was on the first row, gave us a little exciting start. We just need it to come back in. How about the first and last row box? We can do the first and last row. First row magic, last row magic. How about that? Can we do that? 71D. 71D. Otis Cauldron hit the slot. Look at him go. Look at him go. 71. 71 Denver. $71D. Come on, box. Give me a little something else to shoot for you. We don't want to do Michael Lefevre that way. He came all the way down to Alabama to hunt a box, and we don't want a one silver him. I mean, come on now. Come on. Come on now. $72. $72. Fleabag still leading, only but about 50 billion points. I know any silver's good silver. I'm trying not to talk bad about it, William, but I mean, you get a little tease there, you get a little 40%er in the first row, and Oh, there's Rick. How you doing there, Rick? Hunting Southwest Ohio is in the chat. He will be on tonight at 6 o'clock. John Chum, how are you doing, John Chum? Good to see you. Everybody's coming in now. We had a box that had a lot of new ones in it, Rick and John, and then I let Michael choose another box, first row 40%er, and it's not been great since, but at least we had that. On the phone, hard to tag. I'm sure you're just taking a brief little break from the working on the house, so but y'all check Rick out tonight. He will be on at 6. I have not heard to the contrary, so that's all I know to tell you about that. That's all we know about that. Yeah, better than nothing. I'm going to take it. We've been silverless for a couple of streams now, 2 or 3 streams. So glad to get back on the silver bus, even if it is just a onesie. Even if it is just a onesie. $72. $71. See, 82p and a 71D. Got a shiny 89 in there. You come across all these beat up coins, then you come across one that looks like it just came out of a mint set. Hey, Argent Appeal, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Good morning to you. Otis Cauldron hit the slots. Look at him go. Look at him go. Slots are functioning. It's a good day for Streamlabs. Martin says he smells silver. Well, I got one there. I hope that's not fooling you. I'm hoping the silver's kind of wafting over from the box there, Martin. Good morning to you, Martin. I hope your day is going well. I know you're busy outside. I know you are busy outside. We had a first row silver to get us going, and it's been slow go since on this box. Slow go since. Slow go. We have noticed as we've been hunting these of late, you know, we were kind of going in and out of the black and yellow rows. All the boxes that we've been finding silver in has been the black rows. Not to say that we can't bust one with the yellow, but so far it seems to be the black rows have been better. Old Gas Man, was your double stacked? Was yours kind of heavy on the newer coins too that you got? We both kind of get from the same market, same delivery company in our area. So, was your double stack full of new ones too? Driving, so can't say hi individually. I have 2 more boxes available, Rick, if you would like one. I do have 2 more boxes available. I'm going to hunt at least 2, if not 3, regardless of whether they sell or not. So if you would like one, I do have 2 more available. And you can have, I would, not too bad. I would stay, now I'm saying this, but I think I would probably stay with the flat Loomis boxes, but I do have 1 Brinks box that has not been opened. So if you want to go double stack Brinks, you can do that. Or I've got 5 more of the flat boxes available if you would like one of those. If you would like one of those. We have options. I like options. So we will do, if I will take one and we'll send payment tonight, okay? Choose 1, 2, 3, 5, or 6, Rick. 1, 2, 3, 5, or 6. And somebody help me remember. And that's fine on the payment. I know you're good for it. And I know where you live, thereabouts. 3, all right. Y'all help me remember that. Rick wants 3. I'll go ahead and circle it because it's at the next box down from this one. So you are in. You are in. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it. I'll try to drop in tonight. It may be a little brief, but I will at least try to drop in and see how you're doing tonight. So we have, we're going to hold it at 2 and see where we are time-wise at that point. And then if I have room and options, if somebody wants another, then we can look at that. And if I have time to do another one and nobody wants it, we'll still do one. We will still do one. I may just finish that Brinks box since it's got to be opened and dumped anyway. We'll see if it might have had something. 72. All right, back to it. Let's get back to it. Michael, look at you. Second chance box here. Silver on the first row. Can we get any more? Can we find any more? 71D. yeah, I can't say that I don't, William, either, but, you know, I guess it's better to have that little burst of excitement and then have anticipation through the rest of the box than to not have the anticipation at all. It's better to have found silver and lost it than to have not found silver at all. Words to live by. Yeah, just one so far. We switched boxes because the other one had a fair amount of new ones. So we switched boxes and we had first row. First row silver was in it. But we have struck out so far for the rest of the box. But we still got 15 rows or so to go. So we are not by any means hanging up the hat yet. $74D. All right, Shell Bell, be safe. Have a good one. $71D. Hey, boo-boo. Open up the picnic basket. $72 Philly. Yep, somebody fix Argent up with some walkers if you can. And if you can't, let me know and I will take care of it. Let me see if I can fix you up there, Argent. We're kind of running low on my mods. Have family and other plans today, which is totally good because I can fix this just like this. So all right. Just added a few to everybody, so you should be able to, yeah, you have to be a mod to do that, Silver Serpent, so everybody should have it now. You should have them now. Go ahead and do an exclamation points or whatever if you want to, Argent. You should have a little bit of play money there. Running low on mods, oh my. Well, you know, it's that time of year, it's warming up and people are getting out and doing, and so I understand. Crafty Dragon though was in the house. That was Allison's favorite YouTube name, was the Crafty Dragon. It very rarely ever happens here, but occasionally we have, people have real life. And I've told them, I was like, you know, you got things to do, you go do them. We can make it here. We can make it through here. All right, Chicken Man, y'all be safe. Y'all be safe. Oh, points on Copper House Channel. Come on, box. We are down the last 10 rows. You start us off with a bang, and then are you gonna finish with a fizzle? We don't want to finish with a fizzle. I gave $2 million to everybody, so everybody that wants to play the games, you should have points to do it with. I used to go through to find an individual person, but I mean it's just play money, so now I just go in, add $2 million to everybody, so everybody should have points now. You should have points galore. So next weekend we may do a 2 or 3 box nickel stream. Was brought up by someone they'd like to see a nickel stream. We haven't done one in quite a while, so we may bust some nickels. I've got 6 boxes of nickels still sitting over there. I've got 3 Loomis boxes, and I've got 1 Brinks box of nickels. So next weekend we may just bust out some nickels for a change of pace. How's that sound? How does that sound? We had a good nickel hunt one time, seem to remember. We had a pretty good nickel hunt one time. Hiya, Crafty. Good to see you. Good to see you. Crafty has been around for a while. Always good to see you in the chat. Thanks for hanging in there with me all these years. All these years. Y'all think about that. You know, I mean, we've been doing this for going on probably 6 years. 5, 6 years. You guys have been trooping in here every Saturday and hanging out with me, spending your time. Y'all could be out smelling the roses, but no, you coming in here, sitting in here watching the old gray-haired, grizzled old man hunt a bunch of coins. So I appreciate it. It has been fun, and we are always glad to see you. Hey, G-Dub, how are you doing? $71D. Coin Nerds Unite. There you go. Go Gadget. $72D. And another one. 71. Or whatever, just a good time. I agree. I mean, I haven't ever seen anybody that got mad when a channel was finding silver, especially if they donated for the box. Always makes it more fun and interesting when we've got some silver going, but unfortunately, that's how hunting goes. You know, that's why they call it hunting, not finding, I guess. Why they call it hunting, not finding. I mean, we go from 18/7 nickel, we go to another half box, we find 2 barbers in a box. I mean, how often does that happen? So you have your highs and you have your lows. Worked for you in the past. Whoopsie. Rosie. Let's see what silver was at the end of the week. 69.62. It might end back up there in the 70s next week, maybe. $71D. We are down to the last 3 rows, Michael. After a banging start, there's a 2012, got another NIFC. After a good start, we are fizzling fast. My daughter called and asked, "Mom, can you put the spare key to the car in your mailbox?" I asked why. My furry grandson dog locked her out of the car. Hey, Walker locked me out of the house not too long ago, Crafty. I had put new deadbolts and locks on my doors, and the deadbolt has a very large handle to turn, and it turns really easy. And I went out, and he didn't get to go, and he started jumping up and down, looking through the window, and he flat out set the deadbolt on me, locked me out. I had to go through the fence to the back door. Luckily, it was unlocked. So, yeah, they'll do it. Been there, done that. Locked me out of my own house. Gotta love dogs, yeah. JoJo Roro was over here the other night watching TV. We were watching a show, and I told her that if you hear somebody that sounds like they're trying to come through the back door, that's just my dog. And sure enough, we looked up, and he's looking through the back door, the window on the back door like, "Hey, what y'all doing?" He is such an active dog. 71D. 71D. Yeah, there you go. Hey, that would be good. Now, if I ever needed to have like to dig a hole for a well, I got a dog that can do that. That's the hole diggingest dog I have ever come across. And I'm not talking just something to stick his nose in. You'll break a leg walking across my backyard. You will break a leg. Last row for you, Michael. If we don't find anything in here, I'm going to add another 40. Hey there, drone shot. Add another 40 to your little package there as a little compensation there, because you get a skunk prize, and I hate to call one 40%er enough to unskunk you. So I'm going to add another 40 to your package, and I will get it to you. 71D. All right. Sorry about that, Michael. Thank you again for donating, though. I really appreciate it. We did end up with 5 NIFCs in that box, so let me update that. Wrong one. So we are at 5 total. 140, and I'm going to add a 40 to your package. That's your 40 you found, and then there's some more 40s. Adding another. You're going to have 2 67s, Michael, if you use. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Have a question. I have 30 box pennies unopened. Should I hold them until the bank stops giving them out? I don't think so, because I think I see other states that are making the move for stores to round up. So I don't think it's going to be, I know there has been situations where people have been paying double for a box of pennies just to have them. I don't see that happening. I see them making the adjustment to doing without them. And so with that being said, I don't think they will be worth putting a lot of effort into keeping them. But that's just my opinion. I am not a coin expert, as you all know. Box 3 for Rick, hunting Southwest Ohio. So let me get him also a thing made. And go ahead and put him a 40 in it to get him started. Thanks again, Michael. Thank you, thank you. Get him started there. We will be doing all the lights giveaways at the end of the stream, as I have started doing. So hang around for that. But I think it was Missouri that have got a bill in to round up, whatever that means, to take care of the penny issue. So I think that that they're other states will follow that, so you won't really be needing them anymore. Yeah, I agree, Crafty. I mean, I'm sending Michael Erickson 2 boxes, and I still have 3 or 4 boxes on the shelf. I know I've seen other people that got gazillion boxes, so. But you never know. You never know. Roll number 1 for hunting Southwest Ohio. See if we can find him some goodies. $71D. Hey there, Ken Stout. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Thanks for dropping in. 72P. Jeff Crumpler, how are you? I had a guy that came and subscribed that you suggested to come to the channel, Jeff, so I appreciate that. I appreciate that. He left a comment on one of my short videos or something, said that you had sent him my way. So thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I know. Yeah, I know. And it's working. Had a guy come in and specifically mention that you had pointed him my way. So thank you, kind sir. And remember, I haven't seen many people do it, but you can type in !me in the channel if you want to promote your channel. If you have a channel doing coins or whatever your thing is. Jolly Roger is in sometime. He does cooking shows, so but go ahead and use that function. Sometimes we've helped many people reach their goals over the years, as people have helped me. So always happy to return the favor. No, I will know that I will not be doing that. That's Easter weekend too, so I'm sure we will be doing stuff at church. Well, I mean, just so you know, Copper Owl, there was one box that had silver in it. One of them I sent to Kevin. I hunted one of the other boxes after we were finished, and I found 3 40s. But if you really look at what I sent you, what I'm going to send you, I still have it over here. I haven't gotten it in the mail yet. But if you look at what you're getting, you really didn't come out any worse in the hunt. So you're still good. We did find 3 in one box, and then I think Kevin found 11 in one of the boxes he bought from me and hunted himself. So out of all those boxes, there was only one box out of all of them that was loaded. That was loaded, so you did okay. You didn't do too bad. $82, 72p, 71D. Yeah, I've been to one show so far. I went to Eastridge, Tennessee show, and had a ordeal with my taxes, so I'm trying to get all that straightened out. So once I get things all regulated and back to where everything should be, then I might start looking at another show to do. We have a couple here in Alabama. We have one really close in July that I will certainly go to because it's only about a 40-minute drive away. So although I have not seen any flyers for that yet, surely to goodness they've been doing it like 70 something years, I believe they've had that show. If I'm not mistaken, that's what they said. I haven't found any 2026s either. I know Rick got some that one of his subscribers sent him, but I'm not seeing many people find them in rows yet. Not seeing many people find them in rows yet. I keep occasionally paying in cash and stuff when I buy at the grocery store or whatever, just to get some change back. And if I ever get some of the new coins, I'm going to try to buy a roll from them, as far as quarters or dimes or some of that. You think grocery stores do so much business that way that they might come across them earlier than we might. Have gotten the 2026 quarter and chain numerous times now. I'm looking. I've been trying to pay cash here and there to get one of the new coins, but I have not gotten any yet. Have not gotten any. They're pretty. I was really happy with pretty much overall with the designs that they did. It's nice to get a refresh. It's been so long since we've had a good refresh on some of that stuff. So, oh yeah, don't really do the whatnot thing, but yeah. 74D. Looking for new dimes now. Yeah, and that was one that I was really happy with what they did with the dime. I thought it was well done. There's a 2020. We do get a lot of 2020s in these boxes in the newer coins. I do count those as NIFCs, so a year or two ago I had full boxes of 2020s. Full boxes of 2020s. $73D. There's the 2025. Scared me for a second. Getting back into some beat up coins again. $72p. Yeah, I can. I'm not a night owl myself, so Arjun, I've done a few not late night streams, but in the evening streams, and I start running out of gas, and I want to kind of be fresh so that I can enjoy it and be upbeat. But when I do those 8, 9 o'clock streams, golly, what a 74D! No way that's a DDO. And it's not. That would be I said I wouldn't ever grade another one, but that was one I might have to eat my words on. But yeah, I like to start off the weekend with the mid-morning, late morning stream. I think it's been a good time slot for me. It has worked well now for quite a while. 71D. Yep. Between work and church, I can't do the Sunday morning because of church, so 71D. Put that on our fines and put it back in the bag. I went a long time with these flat boxes. So many of them were uncirculated. It was, I mean, just full box after full box. I've never had a totally full box of the Brink boxes that were uncirculated. I've had some, like today, we got one that had a lot of new coins in it, but it was still circulated. It just had more new ones than I like to see for a donator box. So, and then these started getting circulated again. I had went for a while and didn't get any, and I got back in it again, and we have had some pretty good boxes in these. Streamlabs, StreamYard. I think that if you want to, do like a collab type, that StreamYard is better. I've not really used anything but Streamlab. I did try to do a stream with Rick one night, and we did a nickel box battle, and I think he tried to use Streamlab or StreamYard to do that. But I really don't have any experience with StreamYard, so I like Streamlabs because I can do the little extras like the slot game or the that kind of stuff. So that's why I've used it. Now I just got used to it, and I've stuck with it. Hey there, Billy. How you doing, Billy? Good to see you. So for me, it's worked, but other people might have a different opinion. You're welcome. Now there's two. There's OBS. I use Streamlabs desktop. Oh, nice, Robert. I did find 2 war nickels in a box this week. I've got to try to get some of these hunted and get them back to the bank. So I'm gonna try to hold on to a couple, 2 or 3 for next weekend. And I think next weekend we're just gonna do nickels for a change of pace. $72D. Streamlabs is good, says Strong Shot. One other thing about Streamlabs that I like is that their support's fairly good. If you have an issue getting in touch with them, or I have found an 07 V nickel, and a 35 buffalo this week. Nice. I haven't found a buffalo in a while. I have not found a buffalo or a V nickel in a long time, but I did find 2 war nickels yesterday or day before. So, but V nickel and a buffalo, that's pretty good. Pretty good. 72D. 71. Yeah, I think Streamlabs gives you a little more options, but as I said, I'm not familiar enough with StreamYard to give a real comparison type opinion. My opinion is Streamlabs because that's all I've ever really used, and it's done what I needed it to do, but it's not. All right, we have a DDO. It's not in the best shape. So I was trying to explain to JoJo Roro about double die. We hear this term a lot. And so this is what they call a DDO, double die obverse DDO for the 74D. And so some of the things you look for on this, as I said, this is not the greatest example, but you can see on the 4 here, at the bottom you have the notch. Can't get my knife to get where I want it. So right here at the bottom you have a notch in the serif on the 4. You can see the wide leg. Now this one's beat up, so you can't see the doubling is good here. There's a line down the R and doubling on the serif on both sides for the U. Can't really see it on the S, can't really see it on the T in truss, but if you go up to the top, you will always find the extra metal on the T to the right side. And that's just kind of showing you how the die shifted when the doubling occurred, and it had more metal pressed out on the right side of the T. So we do have a double die, and Rick, if you want, I can send you this one, or I can find you one in a little better shape. I know you like them, so I will send you that one, or I might have one in a little better shape if you want me to upgrade it. Upgrade it to one a little better. So we do have a double die. It's a miscellaneous, so let's get that on the board. We'll get that on the board. Get that one on the board and see what else we can find. About 15 rows in, got a little bit interesting there. Got a little bit interesting. Now we just need the shine wide, Rick calls it. We need some shine wide to go with that. $72D. Hunting dime today, got a full row of Mercs. Well, you can't get mad about that. Can't get mad about that, for sure. $71D. Ooh, super nice $72D. Of course, not the no FG. 2006 NIFC. Get that on the board. Gonna give us 7 total there. Come on, Box. Spit some silver out for old Rick. He ain't hunted with me in a while, so we need to treat him right, so he'll come back for more business. Come back for a repeat. 73D. Deborah Waltz, how are you doing? Good to see you. Oop, that looked proofy. No, shiny 89, one of those mint state 89, straight out of a mint set. Doesn't have a ding on it nowhere. I always see those. I always think they're proofs when I see them. 71D. Good to see you too. Always good to see you. $73. Can we find a 73 to go with that 74? Not on that one. All right, come on, Bob. Get to the halfway point here. Maybe we'll find something in here. 74. Smash those likey buttons. Don't cost nothing. Don't cost you a thing to smash the like button. I got 50 and 75 likes made up, so can always make up another one if we need it. Can always make another one up. 71. $72D. $71. The Bud Files, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Got 47 people up in here. 47 people up in here. On a beautiful, man, that one's full of those beat up old coins there. I mean, full. Be nice though if we could like find a beat up 64 Kennedy in there. Rick wouldn't be mad at that. Rick wouldn't be mad at that. So that's a 2022 that's like that. I wonder what in the world these coins have been through to be in such bad shape and be so new. It looked like somebody put them through a rock tumbler, what it looked like. Or something of that nature, or sandblasted them, or something like that. 73D. Elizabeth Flood back. I knew you'd make it, Elizabeth. Thanks for coming back in. Hope your birthday's still going good. 72. Y'all go ahead and wish Valerie Bowen a happy birthday. We have another DDO. We have another 74 DDO. This one's a little better shape, not by much, but you can see the line down the R much better on this one. See the line down the middle of the R. You can see the notch on the 4. Notch on the 4 there. Can't see it on the S. There's a small swirl line right there in the middle of the S. That's part of that. See the serifs again. We have a double 74D DDO. There's the extra metal to the right of the T. So we'll take it. It's a little better than the other one, but still not crazy good. But double 74D. I feel like Paul's spare time all of a sudden. I feel like Paul's spare time. Yeah, it's much better than the other one, but still not grading quality for sure, but it is another 74 DDO FS 101 in the box. $74D. Can we get a third? Nope. Going to be nicknamed the DDO box. I am sorry, Billy. I am sorry about that. Sorry to hear that. I've had several people that I have learned that of recently, so I'll be praying for your family, Billy. I will be praying for your family. 71D. $73. $72. $72. Lot of scope in that row. We are just past the halfway point. Interesting box, couple of DDOs, but nothing really else to shout about. So maybe the second half of the box. Maybe this box, maybe they stood this box on end at the bank and all the silver ran to the other side. I don't know. I was trying to come up with something there. $74. $71. And another 72. And another 72. Stupid blue bot. Come on. Come on. Rows to go. 20 rows to go for hunting Southwest Ohio. We need a slick silver edge to pop in here. Slick silver edge, 71D. $72, $71. John Bryan in the house. How you doing, old buddy? How are you doing? Maybe you can bring some silver into this box. We found 140 in the first row of the last box, and so far, nothing in this one. I can do that. We can switch to the old WalkerMagnet screwdriver and see if that makes a difference. I am open to any suggestion right now there, Fleabag. That might be a good call. Might be a good call. $71D. Come on, box. I know you can do it. I know you can give Rick at least a little something. There's a 2020. That wasn't quite what I was talking about, box. Talking about a little bit something else. Lisa D, what is up with you? Thanks for coming in. Hope your weekend is going well also. Hope your weekend is going well. It got cool down here this weekend. Woke up in the 50s this morning. Couldn't get warm. I was wondering why. I walked outside. I was like, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. $73. You're probably 23 degrees up there, Fleabag. Probably a little south of 50, I would think. 72. We're doing pretty good on time, so I'm probably going to get that other brink box out and finish hunting it. And old gas man, if you are in the chat and want to pick your two boxes, I haven't seen any other interest in boxes, so if you want to pick a couple of numbers, you got 1 and 2 and 6 and 5. You can have 2 of those. Hey, retired old guy, what's up with you? Good to see you today. We got 48 people up in here. 48 people up in here. 72. Had an 80 degree. Yeah, it was 83 degrees here yesterday, Billy. 83 yesterday, 50 something this morning. I love the cool nights, but whew, was not expecting it to get that cool last night. 79, 71D. Yes, I am. If you would like a third box, you can have a third one, Michael. I'm going to do one more, so I would open a third. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to have to open the others anyway. If you would like to pick another box, you may. I am fine with that. We are not even to 1 o'clock yet, so I think I'm going to have plenty of time. You are welcome to another box if you so feel. Not necessary, but you never know. You never know. Just let me know if you want one and which box you want. Garbage out, litter changed, laundry started. There you go, girl. Now it's break time. Oh, and Billy comes in and wins slots. Billy comes in and wins the slots. $72. $71. $72D. $71. $72D. You will take another Loomis box. All right, so you got 1 and 2 or 5 and 6. Michael, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You got 1 and 2 or 5 and 6. 1 or 2 or 5 or 6. And I will get you set up next. I'll go ahead and add you another 40. All right, box number 5, he says, feel lucky. Box number 5, feel lucky. You got it. I went ahead and added your extra 40 for the other box into your goodies. So I will get you set up just a minute. Let me get this one done. Thank you again, sir. Appreciate it very much. 71D. And another 71D. He said number 5. Oh, yeah, that was close. That was close. Sounds like my luck. I got a quarter the other day that looked silver, and it was a 67. So it was in the ballpark, but no cigar. In the ballpark, but no cigar. There's another beauty of a 71. $72. Okay, thank you, Michael. Very generous of you, my friend. Boxes are not being kind to you, but you're being kind to the boxes, so I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You never know, though. I mean, we have been finding Benjis in these boxes. I found 13, I think, 13, 14 Benjis in a box. So, I mean, it's all possible that we could, that next one, could be the one. So, I wish you luck, my friend. I hope you find 40 Benjis. 40 Benjis is my wish for you, Michael LeFew. $71, $74, $72D, $74. Can we find another DDO? Thank you, Argent. Very nice of you. And Lisa D comes in being so kind to everybody. Snagged the membership from Argent. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated. Lisa D scored the membership. She was in the right place at the right time. Come on, Box. You can do it. I know you can. I know you can. You can be a silver box. All you have to do is just give that silver. It's a D. Always. It's a pretty bicentennial. I want to make sure what's in an S. It's a D though. There is a 87, so we do have an unusual NIFC. The 87. This is a Philly, 87 Philly NIFC. A little out of the ordinary. Those were in 87 were only available through mint set, so those were never minted for circulation. Let me add that one to the board. Give us 8 NIFCs. Tom Thumb. The Tom Thumb, look at him come in. Finally hit the you don't have but 278 billion walkers, Tom. Because I gave everybody a couple more million today just to get people into the hunt. Something to do. Something to do. All right. All right. Come on, Box. Release that grip just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, John Jacob, how you doing, my friend? JJ, Lurker Party of 1, Table 4. JJ, Lurker Party of 4, Table 1. 71D. John Bryan, he's so busy, he don't have time to sit and watch chat. He's the busiest man in Alabama that I know anyway. Seven rows to go for Hunting Southwest Ohio. Jumps in with the box. Got a couple of 74D DDOs, an 87P NIFC, And we're trying to find him something shiny to go in with the rest. 73D. $71D. We need a little shine wire for our good friend in Ohio. Cooking some chicken livers and taters. All right. Chicken livers and taters. $72. $71. $2016 NIFC. For number 9. All right, last 5 rows. Come on, box. We need some last 5-row magic here. Just a little something to sweeten the pot up here. A little something to sweeten the pot up. Got another row full of damaged coins. A bunch of damage in here. 2013 NIFCs. Got another NIFC to add. $71D. Add that NIFC. That puts us at 10 for the hunt. Just finished a box of nickels, 22 fines, nothing special. It happens. I tore through a box. I just kind of speed hunted it, you know. Open the rows, spread them out, see if I see anything that look old, and on to the next. And I ended up with 2 war nickels, a few in the 40s and 50s, but nothing, as you say, nothing special aside from the war nickels. So I'm always glad to find a war nickel, though. Look at Lisa D come in with a slots win. Lisa D comes in with a slots win. Three rows to go. I wasn't going to say anything crafty, but since you opened that can of worms, I don't think I'll be over either, to be quite honest with you. I don't think I'll be showing up either. But hey, you know, that's what you like. Cook what you like. If you're cooking for yourself and not eating out, that's a good thing. In my book. 72D. All right, coming on. Trying to find him something. Come on, box. Come on, box. 1980, 74 Philly. 2 rows to go. WalkerMagnet Credit Union in town said, no more rows. I said, what about bank bags? Yep. I'll have to get $50 of cents at a time, but you can deal with it. I'm sure you would make that work. I'm sure you would make that work. So I have not been in a place of business yet that rounded up a purchase. Has anybody experienced that yet? Has anybody experienced a round up or whatever the decision was on that for your area? 71D. Last row. Come on now. Last row magic. Last row magic. You've had it, had that happen? Not yet, says Argent. Last row magic. Don't see anything crazy. No craziness from the edge. 72P. Yeah, not here, not here. But I mean, I haven't asked for any lately. As a 2017 NIFC, I haven't asked for any lately, but I was still getting pennies from my bank, one of them, if I wanted them. But I haven't been hunting what I've got, so I didn't want to get them just for getting them sake. I have been selling a few boxes for pretty much for cost plus shipping. So Rick, sorry about that, brother. I'm going to add an NIFC to the board, but I'm including you another Brian Robinson. I had Walmart round my change up to the nickel and gave me he gave you 5 cents in pennies. That does make no sense, Brian. That just makes no sense. I'm going to get Michael's envelope back out because I'm expecting to fill it up here. So thank you, Rick, if you're still on. I know you're a busy man, but I appreciate you jumping in on the box. I'm going to grab box 5 here. Going to grab box 5 here for Michael. He is a glutton for punishment. I'll tell you that about him. Definitely a glutton for punishment. And then I will send Kevin the other 2 flat boxes. All right, we got a mixed bag here. We've got yellow rose, and we get these occasionally, and I have found silver in them, so I'm just hoping these are not full rows, Michael. I'm going to open one of these, and I'm going to open one of these before we get started because I don't see any silver. Don't see any silver, so let me open one of these just to see if it's full rows. Yep, we're not going to be able to hunt that one. So you're going to have to choose 1 or 2. You're going to have to go with 1 or 2, Michael. That's a full row of new ones. And there's a full row of new ones. So 1 or 2 now. 1 or 2. Represent your luck. Pick 1 or 2, Michael. 1 or 2. 1. So Kevin will, if this one's huntable, Kevin will get, yeah, this one's huntable. So we finally made it to 1. We got that's kind of cool. We've got a sticker coin on the end. It says, Jesus loves you. That is cool. From the Nitrate City Nazarene Church. Jesus loves you. Now, that's the coolest sticker I've found in a while. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. That's got to mean something right there. I'm telling you. We got a Jesus loves you sticker coin. Going to be row number 1. I feel good about this one, Michael. I feel good about this one. We're going to start with it. And I will send Kevin the other 2 unopened flat boxes. Nice way to start the box. I agree. So, hold on. I got to get Rick's 2. He's got 2 DDOs and that 87. So, I got those in his. All right, Michael. We're back on. We're back in the hunt. fresh start. Just a reminder to type 10%. I do every Sunday. Every Sunday I'm in there. So there's our sticker coin. That's another miscellaneous. That's another miscellaneous. Could it be a sign? Let me, the groceries are on the way. I've never ordered. I have never ordered groceries to have them delivered. I have ordered them and picked them up at the store before, but have never ordered them to be delivered. I feel better about this box, Mike. Good luck, and thank you again for re-upping for another try. He says, I ain't gonna let that thing beat me. Not gonna let those boxes beat me. I'd be fine if I was ordering just general stuff, a loaf of bread, this and that and the other thing, but you know, if I'm ordering a roast or steaks or something like that, I just don't know if I want some snot-nosed 18-year-old picking that kind of stuff for me. So, but I have done it if I was just ordering some regular, just drinks and bread or Ziplocs, or I have confidence they could probably pick me out a good box of Ziplocs. Found an oval, smooth river stone one day, hunting arrowhead, that had a cross carved into it. Very, oh, nice. Yeah, probably was. That was probably somebody carried around in their pocket for years, and maybe somehow or another they lost it, and you found it. That's pretty cool. I like finding stuff like that. You just makes you wonder what the story was. Daughter is using the car all the time, so if I want to eat Instacart, it is. I don't order meat or fresh vegetables. Yeah, okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. 48 people still up in here. Rolls look good. I'm happy with what we're seeing so far. We just needs a little more silver for Michael LeFew. He double dipped in there, got another box. Even though the first box wasn't particularly nice to him, he did get on back in there. A little bit, again, kind of like coins. I'm not an expert. I have had a couple and I have swung a couple. So I've used Garrett and Mind Lab. So I'm not a very big, you know, proponent. You need to get with Rick from Hunting Southwest Ohio. He is the guru of metal detectors. He is the guru of metal detectors. Yep, I've got a Mind Lab Equinox, I think it is, that I've been happy with. I think I really did like the Garrett better. I like the pinpoint feature on it better than I do the Mind Lab, but it gets the job done. Gets the job done. So sometime next month we will have another auction. We'll be looking up for some more goodies to put in the auction. Maybe gold will bounce back a little bit, and I can offer up some of this other fractional gold that I've got. P. 72p, 71. That would be a grader right there, but it's not the DDO. 72. Come on, box. You looking good, box. Otis sent last night 39p. 39p. Southern Metal did a short, or maybe just put that on my Discord channel, but he had some really nice pennies in a hunt last night. He had some super nice pennies, blazers as we call them from the Pious Fair Time days. $71. Roll number 7. I mean 8. Roll number 8. I was close. 71. $74D in bad shape. It was nasty. It was nasty. $74D again. See, prospectors hit slots, and gold we trust. Hey, Collector Rick. $71. You are welcome hunting Southwest Ohio. Got you a couple of DDOs, 74 DDOs, got an 87, and you'll get 2 40s for the hunt. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Super nice how all of us in our little corner of YouTube help each other out. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. $71D. a long time. I really only found one 71D that was a no-brainer, absolutely DDO. There are different varieties of the 71, so I don't get into looking at every serif trying to find a split. If it's an obvious DDO, then I'll see it. But I've only ever found one. Only ever found one. $72D. What's up there, Kevin Hawthorne? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I hope Lakeland, Florida is treating you well. 73D. Got a short row in there. I see one way shorter than the others. $71D. Baseball season should be coming. Yeah, y'all beat us. Y'all beat us out last night in the basketball flea bag. Beat us out. Beat us soundly. We stayed with you there for a little bit, though. We gave you some trouble in the first half, but could not come back and keep the momentum going. $72. Uh-oh, Billy hit another slot win. Congratulations, Billy. Okay, I'm sorry. Is it Michigan State then, Fleabag? I'm sorry. I was generalizing you because of your area. I was generalizing because of your area. And I'm colorblind, so telling me maize and blue. That I can do blue to a degree, but you're not helping me up very much. Okay, Michigan State. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fleabag. I didn't mean to misrepresent you. I haven't looked to see any of the other scores. Did Tennessee win? Does anybody know if Tennessee won their game last night? They were coming on after us, I think. see how many. That row's short. It weighs 201. 201. 71. Michael Erickson, how'd the ball games go? How did the ball games go? I do think I'm going to take your suggestion, Michael, and do a nickel hunt next weekend. So, ooh, that's another short row. Oh, that's the one I set out. So that's the one I set out. It was so short you could tell as soon as you picked it up it was light. That it was light. 71. Oh yeah, man, if it was cold down here, I can only imagine what it was like up there. Game tomorrow. All right. Yep, it was, I mean, burr cold this morning here. Had the air conditioning on when I went to bed and was freezing to death when I got up. Yeah, I know, Box. Come on now. He give it a second chance. He knew there was silver sneaking around in that one. Gave it another go, and we don't want to do him that way twice. We don't want to do him that way twice. 33 when we left the house. Whew, that is chilly. It was 83 yesterday, and I don't know really what the low was last night, but I got up this morning, made my coffee, and kind of walking around the house. Usually once the sun starts coming up, it'll heat up pretty quick, and shoot fire. It was 64 degrees in the house, and it wasn't climbing at all, so I had to turn a little bit of heat on just to knock the edge off, you know. Just to knock the edge off. .72. Ooh, beautiful 71. It's a pretty one. What in the world was wrong with you? Up before the sun. Well, it was on the way up. I don't deer hunt, but it was on the way up. 2024. But it has not warmed the house up much yet. That coffee there sure does taste good though on a cold morning. Can't hardly beat that. shoot me a message when you know for sure, and I'll send the message on. If I do that, Michael, I'm not going to sell them. I'm just going to hunt them. I just need to get them hunted and get them back to the bank. So I'm not going to sell the nickel boxes. I just don't think there's enough there to warrant doing it. So I'm just going to hunt them. And if she would like to tune in, and we can all pass on what little knowledge. It won't take me but about 3 minutes to pass on everything I know, but I don't plan on selling them. Just feel like it's hard to accumulate enough to justify the shipping and everything. So with the fines, so we'll just hunt them. It'll be a good hunt. I like doing nickel hunts. So haven't done one in a while. I don't guess we've done one since we found the unicorn nickel. 73D. I've got 5 Loomis boxes, and I've got a Brinks box that we can hunt. We can get 2 or 3 of them in. Would be fun. There could be. It could be in there. That's true too. Yeah. That's true. That's true. That would be one that would be hard to justify buying a nickel box, hoping there's going to be another 18/7 in it. I mean, I can understand buying a half box thinking there might be a silver in it. They do come across every now and then, but 18/7 again, I'm thinking that's unlikely. I'm thinking that might be unlikely, but you never know. You never know. All those people that have chimed in on it have, said that was such a rare thing. They never would have thought they'd saw a 18/7 nickel found in the wild, and there we go, killing it. There we go, killing it. Need to add 2 NIFCs. I'm going to put us at 12. Package came today. Thank you. Yeah, every now and then we get a little lucky. Copper Owl's back home, ready for Walker to find some goodies. Well, I tell you, it's been a tough row to hoe. We first box was highly uncirculated. So I let Michael choose another one and found a 40 in the first row, Copper Owl. We opened up the first row, bang a 40 out of it, and then the rest of the box was not good. Then Rick bought a box. We found 2 74D DDOs in rough shape, but it was still fine. Yeah, Copper Owl t-shirt. What does it say? Copper Owl Coins, Copper Owl t-shirt. That's right. I don't mind wearing y'all's stuff. Give you a little advertisement. Fleabag waiting on you to find another. Oh yeah, that was a cool find too. Fleabag found one of the very rare DDR, the Duke Ellington, with the doubling on the piano keys and all that. That was super nice. Then he thought he lost it. Then he found it. So he got to find it, lose it, and find it again. He got the full use out of that one. All right, 20 more rows to go for Michael a few. Glutton for punishment. Come back in for another one. Yeah. Wow. That is a rare one. That is one. They're out there. I mean, because most of these kids and stuff that dump in their granddaddy's collection don't know what's in there. Especially not in the error or variety kind of market. So just blows my mind that they can throw Barbers and Benjis and Walkers into the and get 50 cents a piece for them and not realize there's something a little different about that coin. But understand, you know, some of the error stuff, how that could slip through from a collection. $71D. Just pop. Okay, all right. NC Prospector, remember, for 26 months. That is amazing, sir. That is amazing. I'm glad it's still giving you credit for all the time you've been members of the channel and didn't reset. Michael Erickson, if you're still on, do a membership thing if you can do that. Just to see how long it says you've been a member. I know you've been one from almost the get-go. See if it's still giving you full credit for your dedication. $71D. 2018 NIFC. 2020. $71D. Add those two to the board. Gonna give us 14. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No problem. No problemo. You slack all you want. You have been a long time supporter, and I know that. So wasn't meaning didn't think about asking you in that way, so sorry about that. Was not implying anything along those lines. 72D. $73. No, you wait all. It's not, Michael, it's not a prerequisite. I just didn't think about the fact that you'd have to have the membership to do the membership thing. So that was my bad. I was not insinuating anything with that. That was just my ignorance showing through. I appreciate it, Michael. I appreciate all you do. You're a great supporter of the channel. 72. And another 72. Yeah, as high as gas all is up there, you might want to wait till after baseball season, Michael. Shelbell sent me a picture. It was $4.50 a gallon up there where she lives. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, too. I forgot about that, too. You had gotten hacked. You had gotten hacked. All right, we got 12 rows to go. Come on, box, show us a little bit of life here. I know they can't all have silver, but we've done so well since I started getting these flat boxes back in. And now I get somebody come in and do a 2-box. Copper Out did a 2-box last week. Michael, a few doing a 2-box. I only found 1 silver. 71D. Doug Harding, 11 months. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Tom Thumb comes in with another slot win. Slow down, Tom. Let other people. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what I do have, though. I've got 5 more free ones to give away for the end of the month. No, I don't. I should. Yep, I do. So here's 5 more memberships. I forgot I had 5 more to do this month. So who gets them? We got Union Deposit. We got D. Drypo. We got And I'm Crazy. David G. and Mr. Sneaky sneaks in with a membership. Mr. Sneaky sneaks in with a membership. Billy has been a member for 3 months. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I forgot. This will be the last weekend they put them out too, so 2 hours to hit it twice. Yeah, but think of all the entertainment you had in between, Tom. I mean, where else can you go and get entertained for 4 hours this cheaply? Come on now. Work with me, Tom. All right. 10 rows left. Artie Mike's in the house. 10 rows left. So we will see. What will next week hold? You just never know. The world may never know. So we got 2023 written on this one, and on the back it says, I hate 2023 with a little frowny face on it. That guy must be had a bad year. He must have had a bad year. That's like saying, I'm having a bad week, and it's only Monday. Having a bad week, and it's only Monday. All right, last row. We got 10 rows to go. We're getting down to crunch time. 3-box hunt today. 1 kindly uncirculated. We got 1 40%er in the first row of the other box. We need to put a little something else together for Michael a few. He's been trying to get in on the hunt and has been a little bit. Oop, JC Light Pam comes in with a membership. Thank you, JC. I appreciate that. Y'all just know I'm not, I didn't bring any of that up begging for membership, and I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Every little bit helps. I did actually get a $100 YouTube payment. We did accrue enough for me to get $100 payment in last week on the 21st. So that was the first time that we've made it to the $100 prerequisite for them to mail you anything or send you any money in. So we did get that. So all those super chats and screwdriver, things in that nature came through. So I appreciate it. $74D. 6 rows to go. Somebody's written all over these. That's another double smiley face on that one. Double smiley face on that one. I think I'm safe right now, flea bag. There's a 2006. Put that one on the board. I said it and I was like, oh, I didn't mean to say that. And then I remembered, oh, we'll be all right for this week. We'll be all right for this week. Jim's helping family move, so 72D. Okay, screwdriver. Get it all out of your system, he said. 4 rows to go. Excuse me. Need something to drink, but I don't want to stop to go get it. I'm going to run go get me a water while the giveaway's running. That Mountain Dew is long gone. Long gone. $71. $74D. Not the DDO. We did find 2. That's the first double DDO box I've had in quite a while. Double DDO. That was used to be only the realm of Pa's spare time, and there I go. There I go, dipping in Pa's pond. All right, 2 rows to go, Michael. Michael LePew, glutton for punishment that he is. I will add another 40 to your packet. So you will get 5 40s. So not a total loss. You get 5 40%ers. for your hunt today. And next week we're going to do nickels, and then we'll be back on the halves. I'm still going to pick my halves up, but I got some nickel boxes I need to hunt, and what better way to hunt them than with you guys? I just don't seem to have time during the week to do an extra stream, so we will make next Saturday will be, yep, so I got her 3 rows of nickels and 3 rows of pennies. There's a 2005 that she can open with the handy dandy WalkerMagnet screwdriver. And I hope she finds a silver war nickel in there. And a wheat penny. I also put her a blazer wheat penny in there too. Didn't know if somebody had sent her one already, but everybody ought to have at least one blazer wheat penny to really appreciate that design. You have to have at least one that just eyes out red to really appreciate that scent. Kind of like a mint steak walker. Everybody can love a walker, but till you really see one that has never been circulated to know how pretty they are. All right, Michael, we did add another NIFC. So let me add that one, and then we are going to add you another 40 to your package. And I'm going to start the giveaways right now. We're going to do 2 minutes. We're going to do, well, let me see something first. I see 76 likes. All right, that's good. So I'm going to do the 50 light. We're going to draw the 75. Thank you, Michael, man. It was very generous of you. Very generous of you to do that, knowing the boxes were kind of not doing very good today. So I appreciate it very much. We're going to start at 50 lights giveaway, and I'm going to draw the 50 and the 75 lights out of the same bucket. So y'all, exclamation GAW, let me make sure it's counting. I'm going to get a water and wash my hands, and I will be right back. right, here we go. We got 35 people in. We're going to pick a winner. And that winner is going to be, we're going to pick two winners actually. John Jacobs is the 50 lights winner. And the next winner is going to be Show Me 8. All right, we're going to run it one more time. Oops, that needs to go on this one. And we're going to run it one more time for the end of stream. And by the way, I did 40%ers in all the giveaways today. So trying to keep that little extra silver going there. And EOS, starting that now. 2 minutes to get in for the EOS. Michael, I appreciate you again, Michael. That was very nice of you to. So you should have 2 skunk silver for both boxes. And you found one. So I owe you 140. So that'll be 5 40s you'll be getting, Michael. 5 40s in your envelope, plus one of my little cards that Jim Cantor got for me. I need to put one of those in Rick's pouch too. I did not do that. Get that in there for him. And I will finish these giveaways up this week. Get those on the road to you. Got 29 people in. 57 people in the chat. Come on now. Jump on in. You got a minute to go. You got a minute to go. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it, brother. Very, very generous of you helping out the channel today. Very good of you. Oh, you also got the Jesus Saves. That's the most important find of the day. So let me get that in there too. And Old Gas Man, I will be sending you box 1 and 2. Box 1 and 2. No, 2 and 6. I'm going to send you box 2 and 6 that are only unopened boxes I have left in the flat boxes. All right, we got 13 seconds to go. We got 37 people up in here, and we're going to pick a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good luck, everyone. Picking a winner. William E. William E. comes in with a silver win to end the day. So, well, you know, I mean, welcome to coin roll hunting. 140, not a great hunt. Couple of DDOs, an 87. Overall, though, not a very great hunt, but fun just to be with you guys as we do every Saturday. You're welcome, William. So next week we're going to do nickels. We'll still have giveaways then. So if you guys like a nickel hunt, be prepared for at least a 2 to 3 box nickel hunt next Saturday. And with that being said, I want to thank all my mods. I want to thank my donators today very much. I appreciate you guys. And Appeal, thank you for the Argent. Thank you for the membership. That was very sweet of you too. And with that being said, we're going to sign off. Just remember, God loves you, and He'll take care of you. You just have to look for Him a little bit. And we will see y'all next Saturday. Bye, everybody.